they know where he at. Anytime you put yourself in a position where you can always be reached or touched, and you somebody, I'm just saying, bro. That's just how it go. One of your partners get killed, his sister or something gonna come over there. We ain't got no insurance money. You feel me?
Yeah, and it's we know why we building on this topic here. Here. Now, everybody's pretty much aware, especially with us being in the South, that P and Soulja Slim had issues, and he even had you two had a back and forth before he passed. Now, did you guys ever piece things up before he passed?
No, and that's to be honest with y'all. I promise you, it's funny you say that. To be honest with you, man, that's one of the things that never sat right with me. Because a lot of people don't know, man, me and Slim was so tight. Like when Slim got out of jail and came to No Limit, he had been in jail with my partner Kuntha and Sean and all of them from the project. All of them dudes in jail for murder and double murders. So they going upstate. All them dudes doing life. But Slim was in jail with them, and Slim met a lot of people. He told him, man, I'm going out there and fuck with y'all dog. I'm going out there and do something with KRAZY. I'm going out there and me and KRAZY going to get together. And when he got out of jail, he kept his word. Me and Slim was together every day. I was in the Magnolia. He was in the Iberville. We had our people hanging together. Slim was my dog. But what happened was him and P, Slim was the type of dude like I'm telling y'all. Like the No Limit that Slim was used to before he went to jail, like I told y'all, everybody was gone. No Limit wasn't the same. So No Limit wasn't selling the records like it used to sell, like before I got there.
Right.
Like it wasn't selling those numbers no more. But Slim had been in jail for 5 years. So when Slim got home, he expecting to see the same thing like before he went to jail, like how P was. Like P was just doing all kind of shit, just being free with everything. Like instead of P giving him 100,000, P might have gave him 50,000. But Slim was like, okay, big dog gave me 50. I'm about to go run through that. He gonna buy him some jewelry. He gonna go buy him a truck. He gonna go wild out. Guess what? He gonna come right back to P a week later and say, man, shoot me another 50. But No Limit wasn't moving records like that no more, and P wasn't reckless like that no more.
Right.
So Slim didn't know that. So if P didn't send him the 50, he was in his feelings. But it wasn't no money being made. No money was coming in like it used to be. Like P still had money, but you can't. If you check this out, bro. If you got a bank account right now, you keep spending, and you ain't got nothing coming back in, what's gonna happen?
You eventually go broke.
All right then. So even P giving him 50 was still spoiling him though, cause P wasn't even tripping like that. But P would give him 50 and then say, bro, you ain't answering the phone. He just got in his feelings. He was Slim. Slim is Slim, and he can't help himself. He is what he is, bro. He lived the way he lived, bro. That's just Slim, you dig, and you got to either love him or hate him. When I was running with him, I love the dude. I love to just hang out with him when we go in the studio. Our chemistry together was gangster. He couldn't drink worth of shit, and I couldn't smoke worth of shit. So every time I took a shotgun from him, I was high as hell. And every time he tried to drink Hennessy with me, he would fall out in the grass by XL House and have to be carried to his truck. So guess what? That's how we was rocking. That was my dog.
Right.
But what happened was the everything came to a head. We was by this jewelry place. Him and P had them fell out because he asked P for the money or whatever. And P ain't never get back to him. P said, man, it ain't like that no more, bro. You know one thing about P, if you've been following P, once you push him a little bit, you going to see what's happening. He gonna tell you what's on his mind. And P, say, Slim, bro, we ain't moved. He told Slim, but Slim, like I say, Slim didn't understand because Slim still stuck on the old No Limit. 100 here, 150 houses. So he thinking P holding back on him. But P was telling him, man, just hold up. Just take that 50 and lay low. Now, what regular person can't take 50 and lay low?
That's true.
So Slim was Slim. Slim in the city, flexing. He was running around with BG at the time. So BG flexing, got his deal with Koch. He had got the deal with Koch because him and Baby was into it. So BG got 250 or 300,000, might be $500,000. I can't remember. My little partner VL Mike was running with him. That was my little dog. So
that was
rest in peace,
City Boys,
rest in peace, VL. That was my dog. But so anyway, at the end of the day, you know, BG had got the deal for Chopper City Records. and him and VL and all of them. But anyway, so at the end of the day, Slim, BG flexing with his Koch deal, and BG like Slim's son. You know, BG got his style from Slim. So Slim looking at BG flexing, so Slim want to flex. You know, he want to flex. 50 ain't enough. Fuck that. I just spent that on jewelry. I'm going to hit Big Dog up for another 100. And P said, man, it ain't like that. We going to ball, but let us get all this shit together, and then we going to ball all out. But Slim is Slim. Nah, man. What was that, bro? I ain't hearing all that. You know, so that's the facts, bro. This the truth. So anyway, him and Slim got into it. Slim told him something, and they took a break. He got suspended from No Limit, like Muhammad did with Malcolm X. You heard me?
Right. Yeah.
He got suspended. He got suspended for something he said or whatever to P that was out of line. He got suspended. P was looking to box him. So whatever. I don't know what he said, but I know P was trying to get the boxing gloves with him. But
I think, but look, crazy. We know how Slim was. There's gonna be another type of hand action.
Guess what? Yeah, if you ever heard the No Limit stories, P always when y'all have a problem, P tell you let's get it, let's settle it, let's get us around there, because even though we from the streets, but come on, we homies. Homies gonna have a fight and we gonna get past it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But Slim wasn't no fighter. Slim wasn't no fighter, because if he was a fighter, he would have jumped on the plane, and him and, I think P like his third or fourth cousin in real life. That was his cousin. So I think they would have.
Oh wow.
They would have fought. Them two would have fought, and he was something, because P loved him. P loved Slim, bro. P loved everything about Slim. You know, he loved Slim, bro. P loved Slim. Like before Slim got out of jail, that's all P used to say. Crazy, you bitch, you. I can't wait till Slim get home. I'm going to put y'all crazy motherfuckers together. Like, P put us together. That's how me and Slim became so tight. Well, anyway, after him and P fell out, we went to this jewelry place called Mr. Goldman. Mr. Goldman used to have these, in New Orleans, they always had where he give away tennis bracelets and all that for the holidays. So he had me over there as his guest. Like, I'm going to have Crazy from the 504 boys over here. So I was over there. Goldman is a real close friend of mine. So I was over there, and Slim came in. Slim came over there to change his No Limit piece to a Cutthroat piece. That was his new label, Cutthroat Committee. So he came to change the No Limit piece, like to take the No Limit name off and put Cutthroats on the same piece. So I was there, so he saw me, pulled me to I never forget it, it was him and Trinity. Trinity dead now, Trey Nitty. God bless him. You know, rest in peace. That was my dog, too. That was Slim's best friend. But it was them two. So Slim saw me and pulled me to the side. He said, what's there? I'm crazy. He gave me a hug. I never forget. He gave me a pound and a hug. And he pulled me on the side, away from Trinity, away from Goldman. He said, Crazy, look here, bro. We could do our own thing. I'm going to do uptown. I got uptown. You got downtown, Crazy. They love you. I'm in these streets, and they love me. He said, let's do an uptown, downtown label. Do our own thing. But at the time, P had did a lot for me. He gave me an opportunity. He brought me worldwide. He gave me a chance. I was on the #1 single. You know, my kids was born. I had my daughter, and my son came a little while later. Everybody, I feel like I owe P a lot. I feel like P took a chance on me, and I traveled the whole world, bro, coming from the project, and I really was grateful to P. So when Slim, and at the same time, I knew Slim when we was younger, but we wasn't friends. But when he came home, P put us together, so we became tight. P did that. And I knew what P really felt about him. I knew P really loved him. So it was kind of like, what they call it in the Army, mutiny or something. It was like with him saying that, I just was looking at him, you know. I was trying to like play the middleman. I say, man, y'all gonna work things out, because Slim was already sold. You know, I'm going to do my own thing. He was already sold,
right?
But I'm not gonna do that. This man ain't never at that time. This man never did me nothing. So what I'm gonna say? I'm just gonna go with Slim and do my own thing. And this man did everything for me. I just couldn't do it. I feel like for me, that was a weak move. That was a woman move. That was a bad move. Like, and I wasn't built like that. I'm from the project. They got dudes in the project right now that gave me $50 when I was 12 years old. My mama probably put me out for coming in too late, or because I didn't want to take a whipping. They got dudes that gave me $50 to flip my money where I could go get me a hotel room, or either they let me stay by their house. Right now, if somebody say something about them dudes, and this 30 years later, I'm going to break their jaw. Because they only gave me $50. But at the time they gave me $50, yeah, at the time they gave me $50, it was like $1 million. Because I ain't had nothing. I was outside in the project. It was freezing cold. I didn't know where I was going to go. I didn't know what I was going to do. And they said, man, take these 50 and flip yourself up. Now, by the end of that morning, I had $500 because I used to roll in the project. So I probably had $500 the next day off that 50, and they never asked for the $50 back. So at that time, it was like $1 million. So imagine P giving me a chance to go worldwide, even though my talent got me here. But guess what? A lot of times, all the money that P gave me, he never even had put the 504 Boys album out yet. So when he told me to go get that wire and got me a crib or a condo, whatever he got me, Lincoln Navigator brand, off the fresh, paid the insurance up for 2 years. The insurance was paid for 2 years. I ain't need insurance for 2 years. Guess what? He never had made a quarter off me. He did all of that on good faith. Before he made one penny, he had invested all that money. The same way when Slim got out, even though Slim had that album, Give It to Him Raw. But let's be honest, bro. During them No Limit days, P could have took a shit on the record and flushed the toilet on a hot beat, and it would have went gold.
Yeah.